Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. We have the globe in front of us. It's a little bit out of alignment, but hey, let's give it a spin. I've been around the world and I can't find my baby. Okay, there we go. Okay, happy Sunday. I have the Kawaii Tarot. You've got this cards and the Rumi deck. And I felt drawn to come on to do a reading. Now, sweet days ahead. Have you been seeing signs that there are sweet days ahead? So we've got two piles of cards here. Two piles of cards that have performed their duties. Okay, just go with it. Let me just get this pile out. Have you been grafting? I've been grafting that much that I have sore knuckles. Sweet days ahead. 'Cause I've got you, babe. 144 on the timer. Babe, I've got you, babe. You've got this. And you've got this. You've got the right stuff, baby. Love the way you turn me on. New kids on the block. Newborn kids on the block. Cheers. Cheers to Sunday mornings and coffee. Well, let's have a look. We'll have a look at this card first. Temperance in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles upright. Temperance in reverse. Let's look at this card first. Your scales are upside down, although they look like ceiling lights, up lights. Okay. Can we just all make way? That's better. Let's read this message. Card number 14. Temperance reversed. Imbalance, lack of vision, excess. When temperance appears reversed in a reading, it may be a sign that you are not planning for the long term in a responsible way. Temperance brings a message of moderation, sometimes taking less of what you want so that you can meet your goals. You must be more methodical in how you mix the elements of your life. Too much of a good thing is still too much. Because temperance is associated with the sign of Sagittarius, temperance reversed can also mean approaching or blocked energy and time that are reminiscent of this sign. Vibrancy, inquisitiveness, and excitement. The best way to make room for this energy is to embrace freedom and to stay honest. Embrace freedom and stay honest. Let's have a look at the You Got This card. Don't let the fear of losing outweigh the excitement of winning. It said about the traits of Sagittarius, and then it stated, let me reread them. Reminiscent of this sign, vibrancy, inquisitiveness, and excitement. Don't let the fear of losing outweigh the excitement of winning. Okay. I'm to pull you another message from here. The Wheel of Fortune. It turns around, doesn't it? You can turn this around. Temperance, destiny. Temperance and destiny. Card number 10. The Wheel of Fortune. Change. Good luck. Life cycles. The Wheel of Fortune is about the fact that our lives tend to go in cycles. What goes around comes around. This card usually signifies positivity, chance, and fortune. It's a beautiful card to get, and a reminder that sometimes things are out of our control. The Fool lands in front of the Wheel of Fortune after his trip within with the Hermit. Watching the wheel turn, the Fool realises everything he puts out into the universe comes back to him. Finally, with a clear mind, the Fool can see the patterns and cycles, unpredictable and changeable, that life is made out of. Life's colourful Ferris wheel can represent the pivotal moment of a dramatic change, or the effects of largely invisible patterns that make up our days. In readings, the Wheel of Fortune is a great sign of change and abundance coming your way. This card specifically indicates an unpredictable change that just happens. It's almost like karmic payback for all the good you've done, or maybe just good luck. The sun is about to shine on you. So let's get you a message from Rumi. Coffee? Always. Celestial Rose of Ma, card number 10. So what can you see in it? But you can see the top of my head over the top of the phone. Look at the picture. Celestial Rose of Ma. Okay. Which way around do you want to do this? A groovy kind of love. Wouldn't you agree? Baby, you and me got a groovy kind of love. Anytime you want to, you can turn me on to anything you want to, anytime at all. The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven and gifts us with wings to soar into its mystery, love transforms our every thought into a desire of the heart. O love, how divine is your luring. Beauty flows from your unseen face. Your very nature is radiant with joy. You manifest vibrant hues in every flower. Your touch dazzles all creation. Every particle is attracted towards you, longing to unite and dwell in you. The Divine Mother offers me her rose, how rich that gift may be. I tear my flesh on its thorns and my blood flows. I curse myself for carelessness, and yet in my desire to grasp this gift, it happens again and again. Then I realise, such is its scent, its beauty. How can I be tentative in my approach? My senses are drenched in beauty, and I long to inhale the exquisite perfume, to reach for the velvet dew of the petals, soft and delicate under my touch. Perhaps I will be scraped and I will bleed, yet that is not enough to deter me, to prevent me from accepting this gift. The magnificence of the bloom renders the struggle to enjoy it as a worthy, noble, essential pursuit. Of course, I understand something so precious must be protected. It must be allowed to live, more than this, to thrive. So those thorns are hooks that allow for growth for those that would bear the pain of the ascent to the rose's blooming heart. And those thorns are barbs that keep away those that will consume the creation without appreciating its worth and beauty. Yes, those thorns serve essential purpose. I cannot begrudge them, for I love the rose, and so I love what is necessary for her to be. So I love the thorns too. A spiritual gift is on its way to you. The celestial rose of the Divine Mother is a precious offering of sacred love to the soul. That love can lift you beyond what you have known, beyond self-imposed limits, by the uplifting fragrance of grace. You will begin to think thoughts you have never dared think before. You will feel moved by life, by its sacredness, in a way hitherto elusive to you. You will feel ecstasy without apparent cause, and you will feel as though every breath is a seductive caress of the heavenly lover. You will be open and surrendered in a way you have longed to be, but in a way you've never known quite how to go about. This spiritual gift signifies the ending of a period of suffering and the opening up to a time of new opportunity, a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world. It is a gift worth having. So then, the sticking point is not the value of the gift. The sticking point, the place where one can stumble and place hands to the ground to break or fall, rather than open them to receive, is in the thorn. The thorn is the point of pain. It is what tears at you, but is essential for you to receive the rose. Your thorn may be the love you need to let go of now, so you are open to your present rather than your haunted past. Your thorn may be the fear that if you grow too vibrant and embrace the magnificence of your being, others will shun you out of jealousy or fear and leave you alone. Your thorn may be a constant need to bargain with life, that you shall take one step provided certain unwanted events don't take place, rather than just accepting it and living it as presented to you. Your thorn may be looking deep within the heart and removing a crown of thorns, representative of your suffering over a long, long time. Letting it go, allowing the heart to heal, this with a sense of virginal purity to emanate from the heart, realising that even great suffering has not tarnished its radiance, but only allowed it to grow stronger. Your ready for love heart can now be free from expectation and instead be open to life with curiosity and reverence. Oh, those thorns, they have served their purpose, not in and of themselves, but rather that they have proven you worthy of the rose and ready now to receive its beauty, healing and grace. So at the beginning of the reading, I said something about they had served their, did I say they had served their purpose? So it was along those lines. I'll have to re-listen. Okay. Whatever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, to release them without any shred of doubt, shame, guilt, or recrimination, beloved. They have served, and now their purpose has been completed. The celestial rose of Ma promises a gift worth so much more than any pain you are holding on to. So release to receive now. Can you sense the dew, soft petals and luscious fragrance opening to you now? Okay, there's your reading. Okay, let's have a look at the Knight of Pentacles. Let's read the message. Cheers. Cheers. Have a look at your shield. What comes through is shielding the crown chakra, shielding your connection. Let's read the meaning from the Kawaii Tarot. Sweet days ahead. And you know it. Okay. The Knight of Pentacles. It's like it's taken a long time. The Knight of Pentacles. How are these done in here? I found it. Okay, we got there. Knight of Pentacles, patience, responsibility, efficiency. The Knight of Pentacles, unlike the other knights, is not a card of brash action. Because the Pentacles are symbols of the day-to-day things in your life, such as bills and family, this knight symbolises patient virtue. The Knight of Pentacles may represent a young adult, a dependable person about to enter your life. Sometimes the Knight of Pentacles is a card that is asking you to be more responsible in the upcoming weeks or months. Though mundane, a moderate and conservative approach may be what you need right now. That's not to say you are irresponsible, but rather that it might be hard to see the path ahead. It's important to keep pressing forward. If you have just hired someone, for example, a house cleaner or a writer for your business, be assured that this person will put in a great effort to meet your expectations. When the Knight of Pentacles represents a subordinate, it can be that the person is too dedicated, refusing to believe anyone could do the job as well as she would, or would even provide helpful advice. Regardless, this is a great person to have on your team. She is as committed as you are. Okay, let's have a look at the You've Got This cards. We know what we are, but no, not what we may be. Let's spin the world. Oh, it just looked very blank. The Five of Pentacles. I've got a blank space, baby, and I'll write your name. So it's taken to like this shield of honour. It feels like it needs something written on it. Okay, let's read the Five of Pentacles. Setbacks, rocky times, financial loss. The Five of Pentacles is not a card that comes up with positive news or suggesting happy times. This card predicts a setback, sometimes known as the destitution card. The Five of Pentacles can, in the worst cases, symbolise homelessness, or in less severe cases, a spiritual poverty. Like all cards of the Pentacle suit, it deals with small, grounded matters such as money and home. It represents a difficult time, as all fives do. While this card may signify loss, the number 5 means new, if awkward, beginnings. That means you are growing and learning still. You may be feeling empty, but know this is not the end. The Five of Pentacles will usually show up when everything seems dark. It's valuable in this time to hold what you cherish, not just material things or people, but your ethics and values as well, which are easy to forget in hard times, but necessary for a positive self-image and the strength to carry on. Okay, let's see what the message for Rumi is for this pile, for this story. We have Sacred Convergence, card number 11. I feel the image of an image of a person over this side, and you've got this side here. Sacred Convergence, that's what's going on. The 5 is a card of change. Card number 11. Let's have some coffee. It's like we're clearing our throats, but I feel the energy of it's clearing the way for our legacy. The Ace of Pentacles. Let's have some coffee. Roaming around town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. The human is what I am longing for. The human cannot be found. We have searched. What cannot be found is what I am longing for. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I am longing for. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I am longing for. Rumi. How I have longed for you, my very own. Look no further for the family beyond your family, the relationship beyond all other relationships, the great love that unveils all other loves to be mere reflections of the one great and true love is here for you now. It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own heart. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Behind every yearning, always, I have hidden. Now I show myself to you, that you may become so filled with the same passionate devotion that I hold for you, that your mind will fall away, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of love, tossed into an ocean of silent, unending bliss. Come to me, we are to be one now, in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. Sacred convergence indicates the coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. You'll have a sense, when this process is happening, there will be a coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, you will help each other. You may simply be dancing in the same room, or singing in a group, attending a class or workshop, or just visiting the same beach or parkland, but at that moment, there will be a sense of something coherent and nourishing happening at a far greater level. The trickle-down effect into your personal life will be felt too. You'll have more energy after spending time with these people, even if you don't interact very much on a personal level beyond being in the same space. You'll feel empowered to step forward on your path and love yourself with less conditions. You'll become freer to shed your fears, let go of relationships based in fear and judgment, and open up to those more loving, responsive, and inspiring to continue on your personal journey in increasingly profound ways. This oracle has come to you because you are part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed its progression, or perhaps it will not be obvious to you, but the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to your soul development and divine awakening. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with. No matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. I'm going to repeat that part. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with, no matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. No, that shall not do for your soul growth now. Just step away. Turn towards those connections that feel nourishing to your soul and learn to share yourself without fear. And learn to share yourself without fear. Just be. You do not have to focus. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to happen. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part. Take your steps. Dance, sing and be, and allow the gifts of sacred connection to change your world. For this is a spiritual gift presented to you now. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process, or even shed so many that you are fearing you might have over-pruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love. Your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Whilst you learn to sustain that vibration within you until it cannot be rattled by any crisis or demand, you are wise to place yourself in more nourishing connections. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions in which to do so? Certainly, the plant of love can and will grow in the most inhospitable conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions if possible. This oracle comes to you with guidance that the possibility for more joyful relationships and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment. Just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment, and your intuition, and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. Repeat this law of karma. Let me show it to you. We're up here. Repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now, as you release the old, and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the season of new life and growth to come again, and so it shall, bringing with it sacred convergence of souls on the path of love. Your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. Okay, I will talk to you guys soon. Until then, you know what to do. Take care, much love. Bye for now.